Air was in the warning zone, but to the north of where Cyclone Debbie made landfall. Allyson Horn is there. Allyson, a sense of relief tonight?
Absolutely, Karina. For the people here, they feel like they have certainly dodged a bullet. There's been only minor vegetation damage in Ayr and Home Hill, but the warning from authorities is the worst is still to come. They're predicting that winds will peak here at more than 100 kilometres per hour overnight, and the advice to residents is please stay inside. Debbie's wrath blasted the Burdekin. Trees were pulled from the ground, blocking roads and littering the region with debris. Peter Petros had to winch this tree onto the footpath after it came crashing down just metres from his home.
Just heard the crack of the tree, the big crack. It was just like lightning hit it.
Along the coast, monster swells, but thankfully they stayed well offshore.
Earlier on, about an hour ago, it was all smashing through the bank up there, but yeah, I was expecting a lot more than this, to be honest.
Well, this is Alva Beach, one of the coastal communities near Ayr, which was nearly completely evacuated before the cyclone. As you can see, the wind has been ripping through here, but for residents who chose to stay, the main relief is the storm surge has been far less than predicted. Ross Garrick's home is close to the water. He says his gamble to stay put paid off.
We knew once the thing was going to go south of here that tidal surge wasn't going to worry us, and because we've been through a few of them, so yeah, no problem.
In Ayr and Home Hill, the streets were virtually deserted. This pub was one of few businesses to open.
Well, I think it's a case of people had nowhere else to go and they thought, oh, this pub's open.
And the wild weather did entertain some kids kept home from school. Why did you want to fly the kites?
Because it's never this windy, so I just thought it would be good.
Those outside the cyclone's path have dodged the worst of Debbie. They're now on alert to provide help. In Rockhampton, 80 ergon trucks are on standby and will travel to the decimated regions when conditions are safe. And 14 SES crews are on their way from Cairns, hoping for the best but prepared for the worst.
Hopefully not too much for the roofing crews, because obviously that means damage to houses and people's lives.
They'll be joined by crews from Innisfail and the Cassowary coast, areas used to the destructive force of cyclones.
And they even see that as a bit of a payback to many of the people that came and helped them during Cyclone Yassi and Larry in the past.
The Army's Defence Disaster Task Force that's helped in previous cyclones and floods, once again ready to deploy.
Our message to North Queensland is that we are from North Queensland. We are shoulder to shoulder with you as partners. We're prepared to go.
A state united. Allyson Horn, ABC News, Ayr.